94.7 Asempa FM Sony Yamamunyina Kwaba. It's another week, a brand new day. It's a Monday afternoon, 20 minutes after 2, live on Asempa 94.7 FM. Ekosi same renason yasenatna se edjumedie ebrem on the 13th day of May 2019. Monday afternoon. And any day dikaya wutie ayama wonso akwaba. Edin chiasronko emamunyina. Ghana half an baby biara wutie ekosi same djumedie ewo. Yada munyina ase on all our affiliate radio stations from Tamale to Sekendi Takrade. And in Chiasronko Mamoshe on Facebook and Sway Mama Kwaba, facebook.com/Asempa94.7 FM. Like our page and watch our live streaming on Facebook. You can post your comments there, or Twitter and so follow our live tweet handle there at Asempa947. More Instagram na Asempa 94.7 FM. Stations are fire woman on the United Kingdom, US of A, Germany, Holland. And in Chiasronko Emma Munina. And then same guapnoso, it's another day. A lot of issues on our table. Yabesha kum the Nyomanina Abremo from the Bank of Ghana NAE BOG edit statement aba. Sir, a man for a charge a Jessica in dollars ewo man yemono. Yechum. And there is a ban on that. I'll share details of that statement with you. Now if you are here to me at the home comment. Still are the issues of kidnapping, CI the Huns and Sem on the front burner. NCA action I will take here last week, still on the front burner. But of course, and I would want to focus on youth entrepreneurship. And lawyer John Koma Ebedin Komo, NEIP, or no any penny or dano, National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan. And in Komobebrina, how they are helping the youth to create jobs. And we would want to center on the youth some more. On behalf of the team, Dominic Isiaboa, Nana Chumberema, Nana Kwada Ranch Jackson in Tiamoa, and Eric Opare DJ, Queen Star Japan. That's the team behind the Kosi saying, This one says, please wish our mother, Madame Faustina Ode of Kwabenya Cluster of Schools, a belated happy birthday. And a happy birthday to our dad, Mr. Ernest Amwabeng, way a free. Ernest Amwabeng, aka Ernest from Taifa. It's from Nana Oforiwa Amwabeng, in Shraba Amwabeng, and Efia Aseda Amwabeng. To their dad, Mr. Ernest Amwabeng, happy birthday to you. Live to be 94.7 and beyond. And Tiana same rare ever caught Nafia Shasi in Como, or my Henry Atnasi, and from here some segment, Emremo, Feco Spray Starch, Manigram to Mobile, African Queen Mackerel, CB Men and Women Capsules, Echelon Engineering Limited, Sasso Insecticide Spray and Coil, Kojak Pharmacy Limited, Roma Insecticide Spray, and a Franco Trading Enterprise, phone Papa Fee, and you may queer boy me a dear Kusi Saint Bremo. I don't know. Omana Kwaba.
It is saying.
Ekoye na onzoe
well enkoye bibia dia dance say enkoye
aden
of course enkoye now to omamuna ne oman basasa the CID boss is still at post enkoye as I say bow down in shame and step down enkoye let me my say enkoye
enkoye say
why do we do that enkoye aden why do we still have two at post why
what has she done why aden
onye bibia ontra enya no try any dey say betwem keke the ban on noise making you be say
yes.
Insurance attitude, they should pay heed to it. Most of the insurance, yes, so arrogant to say, I mean, Diana Babu. Mamere. It's a diso. It is to natural reasonable levels of noise making, just follow suit. Yempe comparison because emwa, aha, and cry, a mamere, and no. Because a church who confrontations everybody by airtime, be prepared, very irrelevant. The message. titru ye bia bas ne sorry and sorry no so my almost the bibi and dogo bi antibi no aben so I'm sorry ne tu omfo so they should follow as tradition demands no man kofa enyoma ubra wa pra kwa echiwa ya chokwa eyade a enye ne anachina ne betwa eyenhyehe a ebeda ho throughout inti yenyina inisu there to should be me de yakosronko ma gentleman na oba Tuesdays bia be share in Japan let my vote count the relevance is that we have to be very careful say as on mine I don't know the cause but if it is in relation to Nanini dia now all of us you see it now you can hold to yourself because this man meaning what was the cause but if what Nanini kwadia the Ghana Police Service, politicians, MPP, NDC, we are guilty of such a life we've lost. And then the other painful thing is that the New Patriotic Party and the NDC, some people, noticeable people are when they gain power, it's better to take care of those personalities. It's so painful. People have sacrificed their life for both political parties. Sometimes what they need is YEA. 10,000 or 10,000 they are 5,000. You see, we have adopted a system where everybody who comes to you, Biano, and we need to empower people. Said Yabaya, want to stay away from being beggars. And then there will be strong men and women who are capable of taking care of themselves. Politicians should stop giving money to party sympathizers. Because when people come to you and you give them 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, all those monies, one day who can see and he say, whoa, Jennifer cotton fish. For boxes, 10,000 is Uber coastal operator. Big one. So we should stop this.
Both ways, man. On the side of leadership, I think adia lacking you name how to create wealth for people. Enti se policy be to say the lawyer edano that's one critical way I'll be my first create wealth. Because when you empower young people to create jobs and jobs for other people, it will rippling effect. The other side is so ye tememu for no. Obi ohwa say ohu politician ono we wadwen say yen set company bi na mu nyina munya adwuma nya obetimi akọ
no anase ba bia
wo de ma no 50 Ghana every day eno no pe.
But for how long can you survive on
absolutely.
that? Absolutely.
In the was say ma safo ni so especially the youth. It's not a sustainable way of creating wealth. And ye nyina ye ntia say bibi kakra it might take time. But ube benefit in the long run. Say ye nya orientation now because bebre na no ono no feel say okay once are honorable wo every day make kwa join 20 Ghana 30 Ghana 50 Ghana or the year no now or try the next day. I think I was see a share both ways. Leadership should understand wealth creation and how to do it. And at time should know say
let's begin to put reasonable premium on ourselves. So you will be higher tone who cheap do. So as we take advantage and we abuse relationship through way or a politician to an MP or MDC. It imagine will be free. No, we push them to be corrupt because young kasa ye corrupt. We are near savage no but they will say na no more corrupt. Also now we are corrupt because I have visited a minister in the morning. I owe you 20,000 Ghana cedi at the table. So from 5:30 a.m. now I'm calling I'm free on 7:15. That 20,000 there was extra reinforcement of another 20,000. Now 40,000 upon. I asked myself that what job has that minister done to be given us such money? What's the point? That's the point. We are pushing them too far, and almost because of position Fiana, a social corner, I abatos. Don't know how many position no money, a sacrifice. But the moment Ubenya PW, the chief executive, you see governors under the pressure from Obini, Dominic Munna. So we should stop pressurizing unnecessarily. No, almost Ghana for year welfare. If you create opportunity for working people to work, if the banks are so ready, say, boom, that's all the ideas about no more monitor. If ye is ready to do that, as it can be go boom. But unim
the difficulty. The difficulty is and I think a feature of our kind of politics. Because at the end of the day, politics not thrive on patronage. e was say de bia no ye nya amanfo boy abaso no mu di echi because obi anya adwuma ya say wo koye sa rally na hwan na eje na adwuma wa ba bi gina rally ase you know inti sometimes no I think say in part deliberate to keep people where they are as hewers of wood and drawers of water. So they rely on us and the system. In the rally now, on 20 Ghana, you get people to bash them there.
Okay.
It's something. Maybe if it starts with the youth. And another person about voice.
Yeah.
Last Friday, you know, I think was it Friday? Friday were you here?
No, Friday.
Okay,
Friday,
I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, we should be say about youth.
Yeah.
And near was a daho.
Yeah.
And I was scanning through YouTube and I copy Professor P.L.O. Lumumba.
Okay.
Voice biso.
Okay.
On the role of the youth in Africa. Tie we mame.
Okay.
Na yentwaso ninko.
Okay. All right.
If you look at the history of revolutions, it was always the young people. As early as 1908 in Turkey, it is the young people who came up to rise up against the dictatorial regime. We remember even during the Bolshevik Revolution, it was the young people. We remember during the civil rights movement led by Martin Luther King Jr. and Ralph Abernathy, among others, it was young people. In 1968 in France, when there was a problem, initially in 1958 and 1968, it was young people. We remember in Tiananmen Square, it was young people. We remember in Korea in 1908, it was the young people. In South Africa, in the Sharpeville massacre in 1969, it was the young people. In Soweto in 1976, it was the young people. In the Arab world, it's the young people. But our young people in Africa today are imprisoned by Arsenal and Manchester United and Barcelona and Real Madrid, and our young girls are imprisoned by cheap South American soap operas and Beyonce Knowles. How can that be? How can a continent be so accursed that our young people have no sense of our history, no sense of our presence, no sense of our future? No wonder the Chinese are conquering us by the day. And we are wondering. John F. Kennedy said in 1960, a society whose young men and women are in a constant state of slumber will never realize our potential. Our young people must wake up. It is only the day that they wake up that they will be able to send a clear message to those in positions of leadership that you cannot continue to misgovern us. I look forward to those days.
Ekusi saying on Asempa FM.
Very, very instructive. And the whole point no on the young people and role was he play in our development. Unfortunately, also on my examples in history, the revolutions in history are young people play key role. And in our age, the revolution we talk about no will not be the idea to you.
I was going to say that can the catch us in the statement here pregnant because
of course,
when you're careful, or mislead you.
Yeah.
Why do you the aspect you have to take
absolutely
to ensure that you crack the whip?
Because in throughout history, the battle now has been the battle of the mind.
Yeah.
A revolution of the mind. How are youth aware about happenings around us? And they're important because also we've been imprisoned by Manchester United, Barcelona, Liverpool, in the end of social media. The youth no care about her and in the how aware are we? Nioma koso in history, in present, in future. How aware and only the man important and say and South Africa continent now. See, we have the youngest population in the whole world, man. Mm-hmm. The median age in Africa is 20. Would they compare Europe? Europe median age is 43. In the average age in Europe is 43. It's the same in the Americas, the same in Asia. And we have a very young population. The man here who NSA by 2035, and 2035 you be 16 years from now. Say African youth be abenya jumaya would have to create be 1.1 billion new jobs. 1.1 billion new jobs on the continent. and sana youth be on this continent I engaged, because by 2035 no, Africa will have the world's largest labor market, more than India and China. These are the kind of discussions I was saying you have it, but unfortunately no, said you all cannot share your youth. What do we think about? And I'm guilty. You're guilty because you were social media, China Barcelona, or China Manchester United, or China where you into Neomana was said you focus it on and put leadership on their toes. Demand accountability, proper one. No,
but who do you blame? We have to blame ourselves. Starting from a point.
But that's exactly what I'm saying.
Probably that's the point we are starting from. Baby, I will be no. Brighten the corner where you find yourself. Central for Beshas here, the Nukridi, ne pepe yo. Uncle for sensationalism and blackmail journalism. Uncle extortionists. Uncle no nipa anke cancer man for nipa and chinipa mafom. No more the Nukridi, no jumantiti ebe juma. Ebibia beko toti se GRA ni passport office ni DVLA ebe de se fata se ene wo pehye kan se wo pese onya lines you have to go through it ese se feel genuinely let's do this koma DVLA official and sana wo tron so be 8,000 we are professor we feel DVLA so it's as so jai bibi to. If all these things we begin to tell ourselves, said the Dunu, and party A and your party B, name is where you find yourself. So, Dunko, so a year, you begin to come back with that mentality, that renewed mentality. Say, it is time we push the Ghana agenda. This can be paperwork or bookwork, like the politicians keep telling us that plans are far advanced, is in the pipeline. They've said this for 25 or so years. I told you, a typical example of how Ghana is progressing is the Kumasi Accra road. Typical example for 27 years. This major commercial road that look at the attitude of Ghana towards this road. But look at the attitude of politicians and Ghanaians. Say a bad dear look at how we push it. And then national health insurance. Look at the corruptible actor in paying for a woman. Look at how we have shortchanged Ghana. So clearly a shashefi baby and look on recklessly and carelessly and do some that is why every profession we want to opt to be a politician. So we are losing our doctors, we are losing our teachers, we are losing our journalists. Everybody is running. That's the danger. Everybody is running into politics because you don't do any sacrificial job, you don't sweat, you don't toil, you make good money for yourself and no accountability. Now maburu na say ye empowered. Need me push your mind ko do baby as you do no. Na ye tifie to dame. Ni tifie ni efafa man nyem ma. Ni ye winsta na all kinds of ma. Na fe asofu binim so ehu ye vulnerability na e na useless in court in come share. Any akwankyere e ba ma ye animdifo ni ye sese ye ahemfo no. Ye kototo ye fall foul to some of these tricks. Asofu binim ye.
And I think asofu no thrive because Tememufonians were losing hope in the system, both the political and the social systems. I have building as on mine. And what the pastors have done is to package hope and sell hope to people. And who qua a encranche any adema oh neoma be and prosperity gospel the honey free eba and you package hope and sell it. And amongst they do it so well in a software or market and on point. So for our branding, on point, and I will chini pano eba because they've lost hope. Because we need pebia, obetimia koso for be can sema trenama. He or she will part way with Sikebi or the Costati business crank ebe. Basa nuances no neoma and kumbrances se once and I'll register business in basa. And I think it's a serious critical issue. But I blame nekesi pan would fall on us the followers.
No doubt. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, for country be and make it progress. And so they now all can when the followers not sat up and said no, enough is enough. We have to change the status quo. And the leadership here then respond here. If so be at and also can say when your middle class start to say a grower about with certain responsibilities on the middle class themselves. And the middle class should begin to show concern. They should be interested in what's happening. Me busa a question where Nano said, area what the electoral area what assembly member
that's correct.
You don't know your assembly member. And who name assembly member, how do you take part in the development system? And until see a bedu level now, especially the middle class, you better get out of the mindset say, oh media me school me focus is a metro application letters. Minya ejuma ma negotiate ye tuya me ka say yama me official car yama me dan enti anopa me sorry am drive potholes am in na mu am koduru adwuma mu me yema adwuma wi anajo ma say driving kakran menya wura fie to me gate mu a eno ano no enti you are disconnected from the reality, your own reality. You are disconnected
exactly within your
great in the potholes nimpo no there is not a single day be count say me sorry ntro na mon come assembly enko busa works officer wo ho urban road engineer wo ho. Say, what are you doing about road? Nobody is concerned. In the ones we don't show our concern, no, the status quo will remain. And magical.
Okay, but Obi clearly, but I'm happy now we have all that admitted. Now, holding ourselves in check. Can you imagine, say, Makono do a assembly, so me pa kwanchire who to speak to. Now, the Okoshian, how we say discourage you. One Kasabun says, ECG 10 PDS. Me meter shim echo. So clearly I needed an explanation. Me could do on ma nipa ne catch them say, oh the why lucky crash say unya communication. Phone so. Maybe ba kra na.
Omo dey attack
omo ya fanisa ye timi nya unhwi you. And this is an engineer. See maza, ye timi nya unhwi you. Wo kra dey say eba. But obi dey kra dey emma kra. And am say nti me nya. And am say he for na me fanko. O say they doing there eno a wo ho a ebetom. Am say wow. So I said, and no one ebetum, Quabenya some making, and no one ebetum. I turned into Mekono. I was so disappointed in myself that you see, it is a mimic whose idea we will be. Do I have to come back again? The pain is that now you say politicians were capable of bringing up to speed in terms of your attitude, your mentality. Almost who your weakness, how vulnerable we are. No, they took advantage and they worsened our plight. It is now the sum kabimu and you need a rakosha a manyo kofumuni a manyo semfo. It's your hope it's not built on building Ghana. It's built on a politician and a political party.
And apart from that, no. A communal system of living now, loose. In this and we are also imbibing our individualistic way of living. In the me yere ene me ma masa.
You dine crash nobody cares.
In this drive
yes.
Into everything that person will do. Into about what will benefit the entire. And unfortunately, because the same system and the breedy politicians, into your non so some politician, want to say politician. He lived within Ghana, within Ghana, and will be a politician. Into a system person. How to change for a system person to change that same system, it's difficult. It here a certain level of pressure. Into your man who call PDS now when your results, So also that what it means is that Aka. Yes. Aka. But system being who are assessant with that.
But this is a country where Obi, before changing meter, I sat on TV radio after several letters to ECG then that Kaniano me nya kania sa ba me nya anything a first effort was just to go and pay 500 Ghana go kania ne ba neba for almost 8 months nobody came to me. Na me TVs every blessed day. Mako Kwabenyo, Mako East Lego, Mako Info Legondieno. No, we beba. Oh, my ofie, my map. My enemy ne. The meter change. It is also a new biological mentality. If I don't push and later it gets out, the understanding of the public will be different in spite of all the effort I put in. Until you have to just shift and get where you get your bills. And the only chip with the aba, or Juana Abetumana, or could treat a chip, let me easy. Now, how if you could get 1,000 or negative 28. Yeah, you don't get it. Who is going to be held responsible? This is the country we live in. That's why I say we have a CID boss who has caused a lot of shame and brought a lot of attention to the Ghana Police CID unit. And who here as a confrio. Simple. That is the country we are living in. Nobody wants to be held responsible. You're so hypocrisy. That is the Ghanaian. They pretend as if they are with you. Behaving as if but not. That is the Ghanaian.
But one other thing is what say. As a people, I think we don't know what we want.
Anything goes.
Because unim say
anything goes.
Unim say the same people are complaining. Oh, and on my way mu. Emra nyajuma on my way mu. obi aye way and a driver for drive anyhow and say police for starters after the mran adwuma the same people wey atwa ho and a police for quite hard and mraben kransuni and what do we want as a people?
What we want is that I listened to news this Saturday. Me hear the submissions of Haruna Idrisu, the minorities leader, you know okasa sa na musa me question I also say say no e kwan fa so implement emra no ana mra na ye use no ana akwa problem mama ya na
because na parliament na pass
it edu we na femi ankasa no aye bibi kissing in amame. So the question is what you have asked. Yes, boy no so say ye adwuma pe, then we have a challenge. We need so obra e but dunkwa onofin dia so mesre
no answer na obeka dunkwa ehiame.
Yeah.
Bank of Ghana statement was here.
Oh, forget it, please. I'll go and send. No, for foreign currency. Me dealing foreign currency.
No, I mean, can
I buy come receipt. Crowd the farmer say is quoted in foreign currency. Please.
Let me read the statement.
Bank of Ghana from Hunan stores now how many dollars? Please.
Almost say notice to the general public.
Notice to themselves. Notice to them. From the rent how many dollars? Notice to the Bank of Ghana officials first. From the rent how many dollars?
Prohibition of pricing, advertising, and receipt or payment for goods and services in foreign currency in Ghana.
My next issue. They should implement it. Me say many HR for sign. Say I did sustaining for 1 year. My salary for 6 months. I'll add it to Bank of Ghana. Ghana. This is something we should do. Very positive. Because me obi me ko hand me ko
an artist statement.
Me ko sent me ko hand. Oh Jimmy dollars.
Nyabotre. Almost say the Bank of Ghana announces for the information of the public that it has come to its notice that some companies, institutions, and individuals
and the Bank of Ghana
are dealing in the business of foreign exchange without authorization from the bank. The general public is hereby. Betnase menko tenase. Betnase. Mamin can you answer the abadun kwa so. The general public is hereby reminded that the Foreign Exchange Act 2006 Act 723 prohibits the pricing, advertising, and receipt or payment for goods and services in foreign currency in Ghana. Such violations are punishable. They are punishable by summary conviction, a fine of up to 700 penalty units, or a prison term of not more than 18 months or both. The sole legal tender in Ghana is the Ghana cedi and Ghana peso. Alethea Godson Amamu, Miss, on assigned for the secretary. And when I was here with the Black Stars of Ghana, yeah, because AFCON is so munim no mukotia bonus ewa dollars more. Ombesi de
etua. Oni mame to nyom ya tia bro. Odo foforo de na wie yi o dada o. Odo foforo de. Wait. What do you have quotations in dollars? Over bought the same my Bank of Ghana.
Because Ghana is the emra way we hona. It's problem no. And why do we have these laws in our statute books?
Because we have been selective in the application of the laws. And no na affect you no. Because your coach commerce and say what quote to sika in dollars or didn't fee rent here. Essence of commerce and title. You be man fan who didn't like next time. By your coach Jackson. So on only fear was what they quote in dollars at once now Jackson you didn't be chia yam no escape go to them. The law in Ghana no sa net no and chi snow and anti hippopotamus.
Yes.
The chichi one interfering in once na emrano the chichi oboha interfere in once na tontom sa amran de but say osno pani hippopotamus money sa what's achibida. So I don't want to say this is another step in the wrong direction. If they start from Sofu bi na kai I think Sofu Otabel say one or say so also be two keta hye ne proyasia
from wawa ban
just take
man Sydney Caseley Hayford a financial consultant me no ni nkomo na yemra Uncle Sydney na otoden
boko nsi uto ha o nsi uto okru
oh sir
you say we makati here nsi ato sa
oh okay hands wa talk akra is swate yes
okay Ghana Africa is enye one Ghana bium
now they say anope ewia ya no be frame water crowd they say ewia boy bo water crowd no
easy
We are bored takrad na easy. Na me ba cho wapo mu ye de.
I am BBI come on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Daniel me say. Me gidi say Bank of Ghana for notice about betodwa to the general public say prohibition of pricing, advertising and receipt or payment for goods and services in foreign currency in Ghana. And statement essentially ka say afi emrana e wo ho no Bank of Ghana person mo de adwuma. And this e be chill say who quote prices be in dollars and as any other foreign currency. Summary conviction of up to 700 penalty unit or a prison term not more than 18 months or both. Good news, Meboa.
Yes, this is a law that has been put in place for quite some time. The problem that we have is the usual one. Yeah, laws but yeah, enforcing laws. No. I feel that this is a reaction to the amount of pressure which is bearing on government as far as the exchange rate is concerned. It's about time they enforced it and enforced it properly. So almost to me enforcing why they are any fine, but almost various businesses are almost foreign currency. No, it shouldn't be too difficult, but it's a good idea. It has always been a good idea. We cannot have a system where we have, quotations in different currencies when we have our own local currency. It's something that we have to rectify.
Yen clarify we and Abdul Malik Kwekuba on the message about or say is it the quotation in forex or payment in forex that is the violation or both? Enti and no response by they say yentimi quote bibia in foreign currency and I say yentimi entria in foreign currency, which is which?
And I say so one go to say untimi sikano. It starts with a quotation because something to me kujina for example, mamina or more or circle. Antimony right?
Yeah, antimony, yes.
Namin kujina na mi si Mr. Mo or see a moon pensies and I'm seeing dollars. You can't do that.
On Asempa FM.
Whichever way you play it, no, it starts with a quotation. When people quote it in the currency, then you can be rest assured that they are asking for somebody to pay in that currency. But so maybe a different view of some way. Media near kind of say no, because of ECOWAS, no, any Africa integrations, the Africa free trade arrangements, it's time for us to sit up and do things in a different way. Because, say, a starting Africa free trader, everybody in Africa will be able to come here and come and buy and sell goods within certain protocols. But Omobasa, we have to allow them to come in with their currency and come and buy and sell in whatever currency they find convenient. At the end of the day, it's the market is for the buyer and the seller. It is not for central government and it is not for the country. So for me alone, anytime anybody comes here, Socio, Mikita, Sefa, they should be able to pay for whatever goods they want in Sefa. The electronic age and the internet age is so much now there. You should be able to do immediate conversions of currency into whatever currency you want. It was a maybe to me for CDs. Now me call South Africa. Now me hotel more. Mikita CDs. Into me CDs no Mikita no. Or say a South Africa hotel no. Etumeji. Same way over here no. So Obibana so say Okita run from South Africa into upper 2 nights. I should be able to accept that rand in 2 nights at a currency exchange rate which is properly advertised without any hesitation. Now, if we start doing things like that, it opens Ghana out into a more wider market so that people can do as much as they need to do because they have the money and they can back the money up from everywhere. In fact, better still, if we use mobile money or we use some kind of electronic money, it's very easier because then you don't need to worry about the currency exchange. these are the modern trends. This is how the world is going. And, we can be a leader if we decide to do things that way and not belabor the whole thing with the old-fashioned approach of trying to manage and control everything, from a central point. So we have to think again and see what can be done. But left to me alone, the market will be open totally to this kind of currency exchange, and not necessarily only in the local currency or with dollars or yuan or anything else. It has to be open.
And that will mean, sir, amending this part of the law, because the Bank of Ghana in their statement quotes the Foreign Exchange Act 2006, Act 723, which prohibits the pricing, advertising, and receipt or payment for goods and services in foreign currency in Ghana. They say, "You better consider a proposal." And I just say, "Yes, scrap is hard here, mebwa."
Well, yes, and until it is scrapped, that is what is in existence.
Yeah.
So they have to enforce the law according to what exists now. If anybody hears what I'm saying and is prepared to be creative and innovative enough to listen to that change, I think we will have a whole different concept. But for now, the central bank can only enforce what is the rule and what is the law, and that's what they are doing. So
but
it's a perfectly acceptable situation.
Okay, in enforcing our law, and Bank of Ghana the statement, but beyond our statement, practically, baby, yes, because and virtually hotel beer over far a one cry ha. One room price and any BBR in dollars. It's I so ingrained in the system. Say I don't know how practically the Bank of Ghana can deal with this. What would you propose?
Well, there are some businesses which are so internationally linked that it makes sense for you to quote in foreign currency, and I believe that the Bank of Ghana will make that exception. If a seasoned traveler internationally comes through Ghana and wants to stay at the Holiday Inn or the Hilton Hotel, and comes and you give them a quotation in cedis, of course, the first thing they will ask you is, what is the exchange rate? But if the prices are quoted in dollars, then he doesn't have a problem. So with some of those things, you have to accept that the Bank of Ghana will waive some of its action under 723, and I believe they have that power in the acts. But if you take things like schools, there is absolutely no reason why any school in this country should be quoting its fees in dollars. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I can go on with several examples. Spare parts, for example. Someone to me quoting spare parts in foreign currency, in dollars.
Yes.
You must quote the spare parts in cedis because that's what the majority of the business deals in. So I'm sure that if we apply 723 to the core, it will work. Now, your big question is, how is the Bank of Ghana going to manage and regulate all of those things?
Yeah.
Well, the law says they have to do it, and so they have to do it. They have to find a way, if it means employing more people or if it means getting some kind of electronic reporting system going. They have to do it because that's the law's requirement. If the Bank of Ghana is announcing that they will be applying it, then they must be thinking through how they are going to do it by now.
But in reality, said businesses be our more international links because I know most of these guys and so might quote in dollars, but they would receive the CD equivalent. Omonsono still fall short of the law, mewa.
Yes.
You don't even have to quote in dollars to start with.
To quote in dollars. For example, people doing oil business.
Yeah.
Oil and gas.
Yeah.
I mean, they will be allowed to quote in dollars and accept
CD
dollars.
equivalent. Oh, they would accept dollars.
Sorry, yes. Because that's the international medium, the international currency in which they do business. So it will be perfectly acceptable. And like I said, 723 allows the governor, the central bank, the liberty to waive some parts of the strictness in the law. So they can go ahead and do so. But it's for the everyday things that we do. When you say the biggest users of foreign exchange of dollars in this country, second-hand car dealers. When you say second-hand car dealers, almost demanding dollars will be, and you can't be doing that, and that's where the pressure comes on the cedi, and we have the perennial exchange rate problems. The governor has to find a way. The central bank has to find a way to sort out the perennial exchange rate depreciation, and if this is one of the ways that they think that they can manage it, that is the mandate which the law gives them to be able to manage the currency. So whichever way they play it, they have to find a way through. And this is probably one of the measures that they can use in order to be able to stabilize the currency going forward.
Uncle Sydney, may I not say any fancy? Be any best answer about Hobio. Why?
You're always welcome.
Yeah, that's Papa Panyamin Shroud. In the Sydney Casely Hayford, a financial analyst and a consultant, and I'm attending Cano. Mamin Kaya for a lawyer, John Kuma Abababet Nasi. And lawyer, Trebe Mike, am I ono, a CEO, the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan, NEIP. And in Komo about wealth creation, about inclusive policies for the youth, about consciously drawing the youth into your development process. No, ne very, very, very critical because it was a team creative 1.1 billion jobs in Africa by 2035. No, policies and other interventions like NEIP, it play critical role where youth can create their own jobs and jobs for other young people. Papa. Lawyer, Akwaba, Bibi Aboko there.
Well, lawyer, there no salmon. Papa, say, Mebunoni daso. Ekorabia anyhow. Inti unyasi edisi kadodo na abeko nefutuom. If it's a meka ya ontiasi. A lot of mebunu aye krado say enya de woni be kwakope white color ne sa bank adwuma ne omuko dila abaya adwuma oye wona dwene say woni mekeka wono ho abobom atro nimde egu krata so e de akoma adwuma ko bi say nip. Is that correct? Na watimi abo mu amomo ni suade hunu no atimi akodi na okoduru ho na ono so hwe ne sika e wo ho na hwe applications e go a ono ne dane the bad person etimi made se de ne say Senkebeya enye 1 unit force because eye mabunu ni disaso no bribia dan sika e friend sika ne de.
E was e
wo more say e grisa e see grisi o mo pa more na mabunu timinya ani daso ne awtoso because omaya fa pemni e mabunu no munye ni daso no e de ehu ebetimi di basabasa ebetimi di hoye so aba. Reason here is that if we empower financially and then nimdia so eka sika ho a Bribiadano,
and I think to put it in perspective, Roman, so we share government of Ghana, NIPA buying directly employ a little over 600,000. Or more Ghana buy a phone now, a little over 600,000.
And the working population of over.
So we share the working population, plus or minus, 10 million. And it makes sense, and a smart governance for such interventions, over committing more resources, because the only way out is to build entrepreneurs, people to create a more nyuma, no more saying creating nyuma Emma afofro. Because imagine what me 500 youth, the opportunity to create jobs a befani per 10 each. That's a rippling effect of bear saying what almost 50,000 or 5,000.
By way of
it is something that would have to
in all this, in selecting applicants for who qualify, it is almost really careful. The unit force looks national in character.
National entrepreneurship and innovation
plan. It is reflected that idea knowing the gentleman sitting by me there from the days of Hot FM Basin, he's been one person on an amanyo sem no ye ba on fam fra na djuma. So what is so obeka na sem more. But ansa na be kono mestre because of papa adane Gempa lecturer. Also on tiase.
Me papa na me
ofa odane Gempa lecturer. And our papa so adane health lecturer. It is these two ministries and ministers. Health Okodia so health centers is here. A mess. I don't want to describe it. Diaso Health Center. Offer. Dunkwa Ofin Diaso Obuase and Yaso Nisa. Our Radin Yakopo. Now, sometimes you see, we need to subject people who have power to certain questions and because I say NDC Amanyuku they were all over that. Equino one eye. So what I say. Now MPPs will also be auditing of the routes.
Yeah.
It's almost auditing and report still me there. What has come out of that audit? Because contract don't know this almost say na say contract and and I say overpay and I say contract be no idea dance. So what has come out of that auditing? And ABC ne me catch you say ye ni suade hunu ne ho to so e akoto sign no so no wan hwe ye ho sunsun so e sheda mo asa obi dunkwa kwan pa de me kan obi catch you say keje bio se crash ma ko order me say me yan fa asa kwan
from Obuase
maza
to Dunkwa
maza
to Ayamfore
maza
enti so obi so free Buase ba oma ye kakra ba ni ma uba na free ho ko e be si Dunkwa na we ye kwan amanfo timi de water pumping machine ko gina ho e pumping nsuo free kwan ni mutwa mu a driver no ama 1 cedi 2 cedis na ya pumping nsuo kakra sa na wo car ba be say and this is an enclave gold ta ho say bem
ajimisem
it is terrible.
Mesro, what I know she didn't come to agree. Mesro, offer the lectures. Are you able to tell me why Ogusu lecture I can't be Biancoso?
Now,
Takwa my son.
Yeah, oh, friend is on Casa. I absorb Caddy. That's what friends over any interview, man in Casa.
When you're off PBS.
But when him say, minim one fa Dunkwa ever chief for brasso quiet. A home put the obesu. Dunkwa chief for brasso. Jesus Christ.
Me say because culture of Kenya as a microphone munye di.
Dunkwa chief for
brasso. Munye di ze kwa de de me nkokra. Ye de me nkokra.
Because when him say Sino Hydro first phase no, the only road in that enclave capture a Dunkwa chief for brasso. In the Dunkwa Obuase to Ayamfore ne dear. Oh God.
And Master Obi.
That road there.
Health Minister shall say health facilities ni what's that? Hey, yeah, Mr. Kumbu asem bi okan. Baby a wonam bia na hospital bia but modern said the nipa na one so e be motivate you because you might never know. You might never know. And then what you say Diaso Health Center near so far away say baby atu on kind there bibi bia nto man for there. Let's come on board. Na Ghana sinto baby anya man yosem. Ye da na di say abotan say mensin krachi ho honum regional minister or honum, health director or honum, Omunan came now from morning call, Imani Memina de Biabaco, Mani Memina, yeah, dear, that Biabaco, correct for Jim Mawo, Auntie Juliet to so I saw Dias, oh, yeah, dear. Correct for Jim Mawo, Dias, what a correct no maybe on the Jao. Correct environment, into the Oman Henny Quabna Santis, the Safamafus, the Obis, the John Jinapos, and all, Omina Fidias neighbor, the problem I go 3% of us survive with Diaso.
Na new man ya deji awo no unim and sometimes I dey hear me yan say ain't for the assembly new mind and it comes back to the point say so offer district chief executive or offer works officer or omunyina na yere nyama o ma na yere nkonko
but the issue is Obi
because why bed and ma bed that's why saying
and the IGF for the be so ma.
Oh please.
Well, and then there was one can say the fine. And then I make us have a by the one can be there. So be best a mouse and come out to do now. Meseno, a mebunani dash edan so kese pa. There are a lot of people who have great ideas. I would good people so. But si kasema enko ye wo eye NEIP no say what is the name?
NEIP.
And National
Entrepreneurship and Innovation Plan.
That's an mebunu ni dash one honum.
Oh, bibia ye mebunu ni de going or coming bibia ye nei.
It's for within mebunu na 45 me way. What try mebunu. What try. But
now they what
Oh, we are saying the best guy
Egosi says to Asempa 94.7 FM, 10 minutes after 3. Mamin Kaya was Mog Real Estate, so you're saying here, this segment here, Breme here, some segment, no? Na say a dine and I will pay a toa, me pacho. There is a big opportunity for you.